Dear diarrhea, diarrhea full of shit. This blah blah blah. No one else. I'm so legit. Watching me some Teddy Puppy Petit, aka Lurch, Urang, from the Addams Family. Just put a thrift store, Goodwill store, whatever. Rugby shirt on him. Actually, he's not wearing a rugby shirt, and a cheap bottom shelf beer in either hand. And there you be, chickadee. Just getting caught back up on his stuff, and yeah, because his channel got nuked, and I was wondering if maybe because there was this, I guess he convinced a groom to be to not marry a chick because she was bad news, and I guess the bride's mother sent him a nasty email, and like I don't know, 6 months, a year later or something, his channel, and I couldn't help but wonder. I didn't mention this, but it's like I wonder if it was that broad or one of them, and now he's got a thing. I'm not sure if this is because he had two channels. He had one where it was him and his sidekick, his administrative assistant. Um, whatever. I'm Batman, you're Robin. No, I'm Batman, you're Robin. The fuck, you're Batman, and I'm Robin. I'm Batman, you're Robin. You know this. It's my face on the fucking circle. You see that? That's Batman. That's not Robin. That's Batman. That's me. I'm Batman, you are Robin. You make lunch runs, handle payroll, incoming phone calls, and shit like that. You are my sidekick. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm talking shit, but I'm sure he does a whole lot. Because they're a team. That's something. Whatever. But he's got a dude who helps him. It's not just him. They're like, I don't know if he's got other work. I don't know. And I think Lurch is like on the whatever retirement from military or gets stuff from Andor. I don't know what his income source is, but anyway, they had two channels, and one was like where it was like 2 or 3 hours and then just talking, and there was the other channel. I'm not sure if they merged or what happened, but anyway, I was like, not a good idea to do something like that to Teddy Puppet because he knows people, special forces. I think it would be very easy, what I would do is, kind of a psyops thing or whatever it's called. Whoever, reverse, trace that shit down because he's got all that, highfalutin, ability. He could probably just say, hey, man, could you do me a favor? And he might, I'm just saying, I don't know. But, the capability, the technology and the capability is out there, no doubt. Find that whoever nuked him, and then they'd go to, open their email one day and it'd, just be his face, smiling with his goofy, exaggerated smile, or whatever. And that's it. Then just leave it at that. Don't do anything, that way they know, I didn't do anything, but I could. And they just have to, deal with that. But, so I'm wondering if that's what that bride thing is, where it's a bride holding the flowers and it's his face. So anyway, can't help but wonder. But he's got one of them new mics on that ASMR people, creators wear, instead of just like a little mic. I'm not sure what he did before, but I've never noticed it. And it's kind of funny because he's got it clipped to his shirt, like one of those little lapel mics or whatever they're called. And it looks kind of off-putting, I think is the right word, because it's like fairly large. And he's like an old dude, right? He's like 55 or something like that, 55 plus. So it's kind of funny, because it's like he's got this oversized, bulky, square mic where, I'm I'm sure the technology is out there where he could get a much smaller mic. You could still see it. It would be the size of like a pin cap, you know, for the pins that have caps, versus the size of like a kiwi, you know, that somebody stepped on or whatever, you know, or a whatever. But so I picture, you know, I mean, obviously he's very smart and capable and in the know, but, you know, it just made me laugh, made me kind of chuckle. You know, I picture, you know, an actual microphone, you know, that hanging around his neck with like the cord out the bottom, you know, going somewhere. Or maybe the little antenna sticking out the bottom like they used to have, you know, like a handheld microphone, you know, and it's just kind of funny. 6 minutes in, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Check out the Amen Drop the Mic 2 folder. And the weak people, hard time. Sometimes I put them in both because I have a lot of traffic. I have 173 subbies. You know, I gain 2 or 3 every year, and I lose 1 to 2 every year. So, you know, given enough time, I don't see why I couldn't get one of those silver plaques. You know, why not? I could never monetize my shit, but it'd be kind of better my crap. So 173, recent new, what have you. But anyway, this whole, you know, Mr. Pellet, a few of those, one from Mr. Bill Whittle, blah blah blah. Yeah, they kind of. Some of them are long-winded. You know, you kind of have to listen to the whole thing to catch all the, you know, drop the mic moments. Yeah, there is a, you know, it's kind of ironic, you know, and I've been saying this for years, you know, and it just truly is who they are and how they're built, you know, the whole get woke, says the most ignorant fucking, you know, people in the world, better be on the right side of history. Yeah, you might want to stop talking. Just stop talking. And just everything that they do, you know, it destroys not only them, you know, but everybody far and wide. They are just a fucking disease, a cancer. You know, the extreme ones, you know, the ones that are making all the noise and, you know, just all that shit, you know. Just they're the party of violence, hate, discrimination. Their answer for everything that they don't like is, you know, racist this, hate that, bigot this, nuiayazi that, fuiaiakis this, you know, and they're just the most fucked up, twisted pieces of shit, you know. You know, there is a clear right and wrong, and that's what they've been saying. You know, it's like you know, on multiple, you know, channels and people, they're saying, you know, it's becoming evident that it's not both sides. It's just you. It's just your team. It's your side. It's not us. It's you. It is all you. Amped up, supercharged on fucking speed, meth, cocaine, and you know, you are just. It's you. You saw, you know, how our side does things when shit goes south. You know, and we've seen you just, and it's like paint by numbers. You know, it's just like it's scripted. So, well, it's not necessarily scripted. It's useful idiots. It's extremely evil people who are somewhat intelligent, using, you know, passively cowardly evil people who are dumb, you know, to do their bidding. So, anyway, check it out if you want to. 10 minutes in, blibbity blabbity, blabbity blue. Yeah.